Hello, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, hi. So glad you decided to click on today's video and hang out with me for a bit. My name is Jessica. I make videos about affordable fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel. And today I have probably one of the most requested and favorite videos that I make on my channel, and that is designer-inspired finds from Amazon. So today's Amazon haul is going to feature some fun accessories, bags, jewelry, shoes, all sort of loosely designer inspired, some more than others. If you're a baddie on a budget like me, then just keep on watching and let's get right into it. As always, everything I'm going to share with you will be linked down in the description box in the order that it appears, so you can shop everything super easily. You can also check out my Amazon storefront, which is a great thing to bookmark or follow me on Amazon because I'm constantly curating really awesome and affordable Amazon finds across fashion, beauty, lifestyle, home decor, and more. I have so many fun bags to show you all. The first one is this. So this is a really fun Dior inspired bag. Obviously this is sort of inspired by their book tote. Not at all the same. Obviously the real one would have the brand on there and the stripe would go all the way around the back. But if you do really love this sort of like tote bag style, you like the look of the sort of like tapestry sort of vibe, this is such an affordable alternative. And it does come in a couple other color options. There's a light pink version, which is super cute. They also have a black version and a couple other ones. Now, something to note, the real version, all of this would be embroidered. With this, it's printed on, but it still looks super cute. And then it's also pretty roomy in there. It's pretty simple. There's just like one little zippered compartment right there on the side. But I do really like, for the fact that it's such a affordable bag, is that it comes with this stiff piece of basically like cardboard wrapped in fabric, I guess, that you put down in the bottom, and it helps to keep the shape of the tote bag really nicely, so it can kind of just sit on its own, retain its shape, and it looks super, super cute. It also has a little zipper on the top, so you can zip it shut a little bit for a little extra added security, which is a feature that the original one does not have, but maybe a nice little feature to have just to keep your belongings a little bit more secure. It's definitely a good size. It can fit my MacBook Pro laptop, so could be a great tote bag for work or for traveling, and obviously just such a good price point compared to the original. Here's another really fun bag. This has some Bottega sardine bag vibes. That's the name of the style of the bag that's very similar to this. It's this beautiful woven leather, which I think this may be a real leather bag. It was a little bit of a higher price point than some of the other items in this video. I think this is so cool. I got it in the fun metallic gold just for something different. I felt like this could be really cool for like dressing up an outfit for a night out. The feature that I love about this though is this metal handle, which is so pretty, and you can see it sort of just tied on there. I think that's such a pretty feature. It looks so cute. They have a black version, they have a white. There's several other versions of this. Now, it's not the biggest purse, obviously. Definitely plenty big enough to fit my iPhone 13 Pro Max inside of there, which is great. And then you can obviously fit some lipstick, maybe a couple little odds and ends, a small wallet, keys. It's really great for if you don't have a lot of stuff with you. And obviously because of the nature of it being just like a little handle, you probably would use this on more like night out situations rather than like an everyday bag anyway. But I think it's actually really nicely made. It feels really good. The hardware feels like it's a pretty good quality. It has a little magnet closure right there, and then the interior of the bag is not super big like I said, but it does have another little small zippered pouch right there on the side if you wanted to secure a couple things a little bit more safely inside your bag. This is a bag that I featured on, I believe, my Amazon Summer Favorites video, which was a couple Amazon hauls ago. I'll link that down in the description box if you're interested in checking it out. This bag, I feel like these straw sort of tote bags have been a huge trend, and this is very much inspired by the Prada straw bag, but instead of saying Prada, it says Paris, Milano, which totally fine with. I feel like the stitching in the embroidery is actually really nice, and I love the contrast of the inverted triangle, sort of like the thickness of the weave there compared with the more open weave of the rest of the bag. It's super cute. I am definitely bringing this with me on my trip to Greece, just to have as like a good little beach bag, or to take with me if we happen to go shopping at a market or something, because obviously it's a straw bag. You can easily like roll it up and sew it into your suitcase, and it becomes just a great little travel tote bag. Or I can use this when I run to the grocery store or go to the pool or the beach here at home. So it has a lot of great uses, and it's really cute, very chic. Does come some other colors also, I believe like black, a white, maybe a pink, if I remember right. But this is super adorable. I love this bag and I'll definitely be using it a ton as we go through the end of the summer. This next bag is not really inspired by any like particular designer. I just feel like it does have like that high-end designer look to it. And it is this beautiful quilted little handbag with a flap closure. I just think the quilting on it is so unique. I've really never seen a whole lot of quilted handbags that really look like this. And then it has this really fun chunky shoulder chain, which I think the hardware on this chain actually feels pretty decent for the fact that it was super affordable. I believe this was less than $40 and it comes in so many different colors. I just thought a nice, good, classic black bag was just something that you can never go wrong with. But if you want to add like another fun, colorful handbag to your wardrobe, there's some great ones to choose from. I also love how the chain has like some variance in the links. Kind of a cool touch, something unique. Again, not something that you see all the time. The bag has a magnetic closure there. The bag is not huge, but there's a zippered pocket right here and then another little pouch on that side of the bag. And this is more of like a night out, going out sort of purse. Probably not for like every day unless you just travel pretty light and you don't carry a whole lot with you on a day-to-day basis. But just the faux leather feels so good. It's really cute. Now, this is a bag that I recently found that I wish I would have had with me a couple weeks ago when I went to the Taylor Swift Eras tour here in Los Angeles at the SoFi Stadium. I thought that I had a clear handbag and I didn't. Luckily, I got away with my very small clutch. They let me in. But for the most part, anytime that you're going to a big like stadium, anything like that, they're gonna probably mandate that your bags are clear. And so this is not only great for that, but it's just a really fun statement clutch for going out as well. And this is very similar to Cult Gaia clutch that I saw the other day that I absolutely fell in love with. I mean, I love Cult Gaia's pieces. They're like works of art. And I love finding little alternatives to them on Amazon. This just has this really cool detail of like this knotted rhinestone rope that just goes all around the clear plastic bag. And then you've got the matching strap with the knotted rhinestones and then this fun little closure that's just like this fun shape. Open it up and it does fit my iPhone, but it kind of might not fit. I might have to put it in like a little bit more of a slim case. The case that I have it in right now is kind of bulky. So if you have a bigger iPhone, you may not be able to fit a whole lot more in this other than your phone, maybe a couple credit cards and ID. So just keep that in mind, but suffer for fashion, right? Maybe you just have to carry your phone. This does come in a bunch of different colors. There's ones where the rhinestones are like pink tinted or blue, green, some where like the plastic itself has a sort of colorful tint, but it's still clear. So lots of different options. I just thought the silver was great because it will pretty much just go with everything. And the fact that it has some gold hardware incorporated on it is nice because a lot of times I wear gold jewelry. So when you have something that's super silver, but it also has gold incorporated in it, it kind of helps you to like mix your metals into your outfit a little bit more cohesively, I think. Speaking of Cult Gaia inspired finds, I have shared this on my channel already several times, but I wanted to throw it in here because it's relevant to the subject matter. But this is such a fun clutch. I love this acrylic, like just swirl situation going on and these fun little, they almost look like bubbles or pearls that are around the outside. Again, not big inside. So I can fit my phone in here, but again, I have to have it in my more slim case. And it does come with a gold crossbody chain if you would like to wear it on your shoulder rather than carrying it as a clutch. This is so well made though. I have a girlfriend who has the Cult Gaia version and the quality of the material of hers compared to this is almost not noticeable, to be honest. So this has also a bunch of different color options. I think eventually I'm going to want to get the brown tortoise one because I feel like that's just a beautiful neutral color that will go with a lot of stuff. But I have worn this one with a ton of outfits. I think this really interesting like green turquoisey seafoamy color is just fun and it adds like a punch of color to any outfit. So definitely a statement clutch for those nights out when you want to just have something that's a little bit more fun, and a statement clutch can really just offset your outfit and make it even more special and interesting. Now, I don't think this next bag is necessarily designer inspired, but it's definitely very on trend. Silver and metallic, I'm telling you right now, is going to be huge. this upcoming like year, I want to say. So if you don't have any silver metallic stuff, this is a great way to incorporate the trend into your outfits, and it's so affordable. And it does also come in a bunch of different colors, but I just think the gold is super fun. So there are two different versions of this. This one is like the more asymmetric, maybe deeper version, but there seems to be one that's like longer and maybe more slim, where the flap is just more cut like evenly. It's not like asymmetric, if that makes sense. It's hot in here and my brain is starting to melt. But I love this little shoulder strap that it comes on. It's got this long like thing that goes over the side. It just feels kind of like spacey and futuristic. Of course, it has a metallic, has a magnet button closure, and then also a zipper to close it. So you've got two modes of security for this bag, and just open on the inside. There's no little pouches or anything, but this is definitely roomy. It can fit my phone and some sunglasses and my little wallet and quite a few other things. So definitely a great bag for walking around every day, possibly, if you want to be extra, and also great for a night out. If you prefer like a crossbody experience, it also comes with a thinner shoulder strap that is adjustable with this buckle so that you could wear it as a crossbody alternatively to wearing it like this. But I think the bag having this shoulder strap is the vibe right now. Like, this is like the Y2K look that we are all experiencing yet again, whether or not we want to or not, y'all. Y2K is back in a big way, so I love this. I think it just is really eye-catching and fun. The Amazon suggested algorithm has been suggesting these sunglasses to me for so long, so I just decided to go ahead and try them. I mean, wow, these are inspired by the Loewe sunglasses, which I have quite a few pairs of Loewe inspired sunglasses from Amazon. This pair though, I don't really know. Like, I don't often ask this because I truly believe that I personally can pull off anything that I want to, and I think that's true for everyone. If you like something and you want to wear it, like, you should never ask if you can pull it off. Just pull it off. Just put it on, have some confidence, and walk around and own it, and people will say that you pull it off. But with these, I don't know. They're really wild. I mean, the fact that like the sides are mirrored and huge also. What do you think? Should I keep these? They're real crazy. But they definitely will protect you from the sun, and they'll protect your peripheral vision from the sun too, because you've got basically, the things on the side are so massive as well. So maybe not for everybody, but they are pretty freaking cool, and this sort of like futuristic looking aviator style is definitely a huge trend in sunglasses right now. Grabbed a couple fun pairs of shoes. The first pair, I'm not really sure if they're meant to be inspired necessarily by any particular designer, but I wanted to show them first of all because Ballet Flats are back in a big way right now. So if you've been wanting to get in on the ballet flat trend and you love just like super girly details, these shoes are stunning. They're so affordable, and they're also really comfortable. Like, look at the insole is like really cushiony, and they feel really, really good on. I could see these being actually comfortable for long periods of time. And just look at the freaking bow and the pearl situation, the sparkles. They are so, so pretty. But the reason why I was like, are these supposed to be inspired by a designer, is when you look at the soles of them, they're bright red. And we all know who makes bright red soled shoes, right? I looked up Christian Louboutin Ballet Flats, and I did not see any that resembled like this, but they're red bottoms. So when you walk, people are going to see that, and they might assume that these are Christian Louboutins. So that's kind of a fun feature about them that is designer inspired. But again, for the price point of these, I'm just really impressed by how stunning they are. They're so girly. They do come in some other colors. This, I believe, is the like light blush pink, but there is a version of these that is more beige. And they may have some other color varieties as well. But they're so gorgeous. So hooray to Ballet Flats being back in style, because they are oh so comfortable. One pair of shoes that is just classic, that I just love the look of, but cannot afford the original, is the Chanel slingback cap toe pumps. And I found these on Amazon. They look just so good, and they fit super, super well also. I believe this is sort of like a faux leather here, and the cap toe is a sort of like ribbon kind of fabric. They have that classic slingback look, the little low block heels, which makes them really easy to walk in, and actually pretty comfortable. I've had a pair similar to these in the past, and I absolutely loved them. So I wore them out actually so much that I had to kind of get rid of them. So I decided to invest in a new pair, and these just really fulfill that. They look so much like the real thing, and they're just such a classic style. They're very ladylike. They really give that like old money aesthetic vibe, which if you're into that, then definitely check out my last video where I sort of talk about the old money aesthetic and an affordable quiet luxury brand that I recently discovered. I'll link that up here and down there. But these are just so great, especially if you are on a budget, you love that Chanel look. This is such a great affordable alternative. Oh, these earrings, I don't feel like they're necessarily designer inspired, but they just had like a really cool look to them, and they looked very artsy, and they looked something like expensive, like something you would buy from an artisan. And so I decided to pick them up. They're really fun because they have this clear lucite sort of loop, and then you can see this gold that goes around the bottom. It looks like the gold is melting and dripping off of them, which is so cool. This listing has a couple different versions of this, like different styles of earring, but with the same idea of the like melting dripping gold, and I think it's just something that's so cool and unique. They are a little bit heavy. You can see they're kind of pulling on my ears a little bit. They're not completely terrible, so I probably would only wear these for short periods of time, not as like an all day sort of thing, but they definitely make a statement, and the fact that they're gold with the clear acrylic means that they can go with so many things. They're very versatile, and definitely just super fun and not something that you see every day, which is why I love them. I just love unique stuff like this. It's so special. You may be wondering about my Chanel necklace, and I wanted to shout this brand out really quickly. This is not from Amazon, but there is a lady who has a small female-owned business based out of Memphis. It's called Lovely Designs, and if you love designer jewelry but you just don't have the budget for it, you should check out her shop. She basically just sells her pieces off of her Instagram page, but what she does is she takes hardware from designer bags, old designer luggage, or coats, jackets, wherever, and the piece maybe like overall is too damaged, so it doesn't have any value anymore, and nobody would be interested in buying it, but she gets the hardware off of them and takes them and repurposes them into fun jewelry. So this little Chanel piece is from something that was Chanel in the past, but now it's a necklace. So it's not a necklace that Chanel makes and sells, but this pendant that is the Chanel it's a Chanel piece. So you kind of get to own a little bit of that luxury brand and have that look without spending a ton of money. I have some other pieces from her that I don't have them all in the room with me right now, but which is this necklace, which is a Louis Vuitton lock, which is really cool. So yeah, this probably came off like some old luggage or a damaged handbag. So just really fun. Like, it's a more affordable way to get that designer jewelry look without paying the crazy prices. So again, I will link her Instagram down in the description box if you want to go check her out. And if you do end up going and ordering from her, please let her know that Jessica from Miss More Style sent you. Last but not least, kind of a random thing to throw in here. It's not really designer inspired at all, but I have gotten such good, like, crazy reaction from a similar thing that I have, and it is this net long sleeve shirt. Now I have a similar thing to this that is white and sleeveless, and every time I wear that in an outfit on this channel, so many people are in the comments asking where I got it from. And so I grabbed this one because I thought this could be a really cool piece for going out at night, basically throwing on over like a little black bralette or layering with different things, and just the way that it kind of like shimmers when it's on. I don't know how it's really translating right now on the camera, but especially at night when you're in like more low lighting, that's when this really just shines. It doesn't look like much when you just have it in your hands, but when you have it on your body in an outfit, it makes such a high impact. And I think this is just a cool piece to have. I've worn this layered underneath blazers, worn over the top of slip dresses, worn with like high-waisted pants and like a little black bralette underneath, and it just always adds so much to any outfit, and not very much price-wise at all. It's really super affordable way to just make your outfit stand out. I just think it's so cool. And I always get so many questions about the little white one that I own. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed this Amazon designer inspired haul. Please let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more of these. And if you have not subscribed yet and you love affordable fashion, definitely hit that subscribe button. Ding the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to check out that video I mentioned about the old money aesthetic and a really affordable, amazing, quiet luxury brand. I will link that one right here so you can go check that out next. So I'll see you over there, and if not, I'll see you guys on the next one.